Welcome back, everybody. Title match of the GrogMonster Sports Doubles event in Cranston, Rhode Island from Bowlero, Cranston. This is the culmination of a nice weekend. We had 83 entries today and a full tournament yesterday of one squad of 58 teams, right?
Yep.
So it's pretty good for a June weekend.
Yeah, we didn't have any spare pairs yesterday.
Yesterday was 58 teams, one squad.
Yep.
And today, 83 entries. And we have two teams standing. And they are the team of Andrew Hall and Adam Zimmerman against Nick Perrone and Tom Coco Jr. They just finished up their last couple of practice shots now. This is Brian Gaskell here with, as always, Bruce Hall.
Hey, Gas.
Hey, Bruce.
Hey, bud.
And we also have with us still, hanging around to watch the final match, title sponsor, GrogMonster Sports, Greg Flamond.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Greg.
Great to be here.
NEBA Hall of Famer, Greg Flamond.
Yeah,
Hall of Fame.
Just snuck in there.
Just snuck in there, baby. You don't have to worry about no Hall of Fame points.
That was a pretty good match, the last match.
Well, proud of the boy, I must say. I had to give him a hug. And front 10 will always get it done if your partner shoots a $140.
It was still tight. It was
still very tight. Came down to the end.
Quite the match.
And, unfortunately, Malik and company just couldn't tame that lane, and Rob never got lined up, so they gave it their all. Tough team. And again, speaking of the Hall of Fame, I have a report in front of me that our software wizard Dave Kipperman created, which is who's where on the waiting to get in the Hall of Fame. And Ryan Graywatch, Eric Copping, and John Kirker are in. And it's funny, John and I actually ended up literally tying for Super Senior Bowler of the Year last year.
Which gave him enough points.
Which gave him the 2 points he needed to get to 36 points. So good for him.
Good for John.
Harger has 36 points but does not have the 3 different seasons. Joe Navarra has 9 membership seasons, just needs to join. As soon as he joins, he'll have 10, enough to get in the Hall of Fame. Chris Forey, Bill Green, and Tim Healy have 30 points. Chris Monroy, yesterday's champion, and myself have 26. Roger Burrell, Keith DeMaine, Roger Fournier.
Now, when was that printed with those Monroy's points in there
I
already?
asked that question, and we think it's up to date.
Okay.
We're not 100% positive, but if not, it would be 2 more points for Chris, so that'd be 28. So I have no doubt in my mind at all that Chris will get there. There's no doubt in my mind. So, all right, well, here we go. It looks like Hall is going to start, and he's going to be scoring on the right side. Picks up where he left off.
Great open.
And strikes it up. Here we go, kids.
Everybody share the feed. Let's have a big
get some numbers here, man. Come on, let's go. Great match. Tom Coco out of the New York area. Nick Perrone. Powerful two-hander. Adam Zimmerman out of the New York, New Jersey area. Andrew Hall in New England and Westboro, Mass. Ripping, running messenger, Farkle.
Throwing the lumber.
Scary power.
Yeah.
Zimmerman with his new look.
Yeah.
Coming off a 140 game, gets the first one. He's going to be able to beat that 140 in not too many frames with a look like that.
He's pretty impressive. He made a lot of changes last game trying to do something to stay consistent.
Didn't he, though?
Yeah.
Coco gets the wiggly 6, but won't go. Guess you and Brian Bogosian had a chance to defend yesterday.
We did.
Your
That
title?
was fun.
Made
I'll
the
be
cut?
honest. Look, I've known Brian for 35 years. I mean, he grew up in my area originally. He moved to Connecticut in around 86 or 87. He wanted to be close to the Long Island tournaments. And, you know, even when I was still in juniors bowling JBTs, I stayed at his house more than one occasion. So, you know, to be able to win with him last year, you know, because obviously a lot of the years we couldn't bowl together. So that was the first chance we really, because of the champion rules and whatever, the first chance we ever actually got to bowl together, and then to win was unbelievable. And then, you know, the board letting us be grandfathered in because it was an over on the doubles, but I turned 50 in between last year's tournament and this year's tournament. But they let us bowl because we were the defending champions. We grandfathered in, and we tried to give it a run to do it again, and we couldn't. We came up short, but we made the cut. We gave it a run. And, you know, I appreciate it. It was a great weekend. Today it's tied. I'll take it, you know. we you know, made one cut out of two. It's all right.
You guys made top 8.
Top 8.
Yeah.
Top 8, yep. It was 12. There was 12. Top 12 made the cut. We won a first round and lost.
Nick Perrone coming for a double super washout.
So it's funny. I
He's
said
a little confused. I think he expected that ball to read.
Yeah, he looked that way.
I said to our friend Tony Bennett this morning during practice, I said we should have a drinking game today. And Tony says, "What's that?" And I go, "Every time you see a purple hammer, take a shot." And he goes, "We'd all die." And guess what? How many are over there right now in that rack?
All of them. I'm pretty sure.
I said that at 9 o'clock this morning.
That's a funny one. That's good. There was a lot of them out here.
Yeah.
Still is.
There's another purple. And there's a double by Adam Zimmerman coming back, bouncing off that 140 game, giving his partner some help. And the guy's coming out of the gate firing.
Remember the purple hammer from like 25 years ago or whatever it was?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. That was another ball that was unique.
Well, the black one, of course, was first.
Oh, that was a great ball.
They used to have inches and inches of urethane compared to the angle, which had about a quarter inch of urethane around the outside. Still didn't matter.
Yeah.
The black angle was this devastating ball at the
It's
time.
my first honor score with a black angle.
Yeah, I won a regional. I averaged 246 for 20 games with that black angle down
Black
at
angle?
Paramus Bowl.
I have
silicone oil.
I have an ultra angle in my trunk.
ultra.
That came after that. I remember that ball.
That was the first ball that ever flared.
Yeah.
Like people didn't freak
Yeah,
out
would
when they
flare,
saw
yeah.
it. Like
Yeah.
they didn't know what
Yeah.
they did. What's this?
Remember, there was a white angle. It got filthy dirty.
Remember the yellow angle? They call it the
yellow
mustard
one.
ball.
Yeah, the
right?
mustard one. Gold.
Gold
I think
angle.
they wanted it
right.
to be.
Nice
Great
shot
there
nice
by
shot.
Coco. But unfortunately, the open on the super washout and the two doubles on the other side give Hall and Zimmerman the early lead.
That can make a mess of your mind. I mean, you throw the ball good and you really think you're going to get the reaction and it washes out and you're scratching your head.
And it just went right through the break on him.
Yeah. Do I move? Do I just throw it better?
Everybody could share the feed. We'll get our viewers up. We're into 3 digits. That's always a good thing. And by the way, Gas, I didn't tell you, all of the videos are finding their way up to our YouTube channel on NEBA. So when we're done here, it looks a little
wide.
right, but it comes back. How about a screaming 710 in the pocket? So we upload the videos and give them titles and descriptions, and all of the different rounds of every tournament are now up on the NEBA YouTube channel.
Nice.
Nice.
So they're all in one place. Facebook, you have to hunt for it a little bit. They are there too, but meanwhile,
Nice
Nick
shot.
Perrone packs one, and this match is about to tighten up substantially.
Remember we talked about the left lanes being tighter? Maybe that's what that was.
I think so. I think he got the hair right.
He
too.
looked
It
like he didn't. He looked like he didn't like it.
He got a little right. Yeah.
Could tell his body mannerisms. He didn't love that shot when he let it go.
Yeah.
Not expected 8. I'm sure. You know. I'm sure he figured it was going to be a flat 10.
It was a flat 10.
Yeah,
also
but
a
I wasn't
lower
alone.
7.
Unfortunately, had a friend.
Had a distant friend on the other side of the pin deck.
It seems to be the gift of the new equipment is the blowing 710.
Absolutely, because
You
they
didn't see
blow
it
the
as
5-pin
much
straight back.
back in the day. You
There's
didn't
no
see as
chance
much.
of-
Yeah.
Right. So Coco can get this within 10 if he can get this one. That's right. Can't get the roller on the 8-pin though. It's funny, when you get it, like you saying earlier, Gas, you thumb it a little bit,
Oh,
you
you
just a little bit over the
you
side
just
of it.
touch the holes different.
Stops
Like,
right
just
away.
Forget
Gone.
it.
Gone. You know by the splice, by the arrows, it's gone. Can Zimmerman come back? He does. How about the 3-bagger for Adam Zimmerman?
He does have last game beat already.
Coming off. He
Called it.
30,
He called it in the
60,
first frame.
90, 120. He can have last frame. He can beat it in the 4th frame. He can beat his last game.
Whoa.
And barely gets back
Don't scratch the paint.
for the 8-pin. He looks a little nervous on that because funny thing is, in the short pattern, there is actually out of bounds.
Yeah, see that ball? He threw a shinier ball, and it got a little closer to the gutter, and it almost hung.
Yeah, wouldn't react. Very, very tricky pattern. Very tricky.
Yeah, I couldn't, I didn't know what to expect. But, I bowled with Jimmy Pritz, who's been a better shot maker over, for the last 25 years around here than Jimmy. And if I wasn't bowling with him, I would have felt really bad about how I bowled. But he saw the same thing all day that I saw, and we shot the same score in the end, like minus 85 apiece. And
It was easy to
but he
do.
said to me afterwards, like, if you let me start over, I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, and I'm like, I feel the same way. It's just now clearly we were on the wrong squad. If we had bowled later, maybe we would have had a chance. But
Stone 9.
fresh was not happening.
That was a stunning, smashing stone 9.
Like
by
22
Nick
mile an hour.
Perrone. That was amazing. That shot.
Just in case people are tuning in for the first time today, what we're talking about is this morning at 9 a.m. there was 56 entries, and the cut for the top 9 was minus 6.
Minus 6.
They were really hard. I mean.
Well, let's be clear. I crossed with Andrew and Adam, and their first 2 games, they were minus 181 for their first 2 games.
Really?
That would be 4 doubles games.
So that's
4
155
individual games.
apiece.
Yes, because Adam shot 130 and Andrew shot 150, and
Yeah, they were hard.
181 over. And then they opened up a little bit, and those guys got back to like
Right.
60 under, just for the block.
So then at 12:30 we had 27 teams, and the cut was 152 over. so
152
the cut went from minus to
and
plus
what did they shoot?
150.
What did Adam shoot?
278 over.
So what a difference. I
Right.
mean,
So
and yes, of course they adapted and blah, blah, blah. But boy, did they change.
So
They were just,
the-
anybody who bowled the first 2 games this morning knew what the evilness of this pattern could really be with crispy back ends and how difficult it really was. Anybody who bowled the first 2 or 3 games this morning.
Yeah, see, Jimmy and I were actually all right for the first 2 games, which that's like I'm
I
saying.
know,
I
it's
didn't
funny.
see. I didn't see him right.
Well, I think you
I
guys
didn't
had
see-
so much back
we
end.
didn't see him
You
right
guys
because
were,
we were
neither
only
one of you guys could tame the back end.
we were only
Neither one
minus
of you.
10 after 2.
Yeah.
And we ended up minus 170.
Yeah.
So
easy to
when
do.
it got easy for everybody else, they got impossible for us.
Nice shot.
Great shot there by Coco. So we've got a Dutch deuce by Coco.
I'm gonna
which is
show the
put him-
scores.
It's going to put him 30 pins behind Zimmerman. And Hall has a 10-pin lead over his man. So that's going to give the team a 40-pin lead right
The
now.
Hall team is on the right, C and D.
Yep. And a 40-pin lead for them right now.
Oh, yeah.
Gets another one.
Yeah, see, now that one you could
50
tell he liked as soon as he let it go. He liked that one.
And how about a 50-pin lead?
It's a petrified 5-pin.
Also, yeah, it sure was. Was that the 4-pin maybe, though?
It was the 4 or the
It kind of
5.
slid over, and it looked
Bounced
like it was
into each other.
Yeah, it took a minute. Needed a minute to think about whether or not it was going to go down. Very important shot here for Perrone. These guys have to get back in this match now. And responds with the
Blasted the 5 into the 4-7.
punishing mixing strike for Perrone.
They sent pins across the deck twice,
And great shot now. Important for Coco to double here to try to keep up. Already a 50-pin advantage for the Hall Zimmerman team. There's some noise from the snack bar. Didn't affect Adam Zimmerman, who goes front 5. Indeed, we're at 140 now. Adam Zimmerman matching his last game in the 4th frame.
Oh, my God.
He's just happy he's not going back to 15 and 16.
Isn't this game
exactly.
unbelievable? Like, you just never know what you're going to get.
You never know.
You don't.
You just never know. And here's Coco. Needs it. Gets it. Gets the 8 out.
I guess that means bowling is like a box of chocolates.
You never know what you're
So,
going to get.
unfortunately, even though Coco doubles and Perrone comes back with a strike, they still lose 10 pins to the Hall team.
Isn't that what keeps us coming back, though?
Oh,
Right.
You
definitely
never
does.
know. You never know what you're going to
what
Definitely
you're going to
does,
get.
yeah.
You never
I mean,
know.
if you knew the result going in, what fun would it be? Right?
Well, I'm always looking for my A game, and if it's not there more and more these days, it's kind of like, thanks for playing.
Especially when you find the pocket, like at the end of the 5th game, and you're like, I'm ready.
Right, here we go. Hall gets that out, comes back.
Oh,
dead
nice
flush.
shot.
Beautiful shot there.
Now, both of them really haven't missed. It's been, the 7-10 was the 7-10. But
Yeah, Andrew was in the pocket with a 7-10, right?
Yep.
Neither one has missed the pocket.
Nice.
There's the announcer's curse right there. You're going to learn right now what that means, Greg.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
What the announcer's curse means.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah.
learning.
It's vicious and very effective. Nick Perrone doubles of his own.
Wow.
Great shot. Just trying to keep up with this Hall Zimmerman pace. And Coco, very important. Whatever Adam does, Coco really needs to strike here. Zimmerman gets it out, turns up,
Nice shot.
flush.
Wow.
Front 6.
Yeah, they carried just exactly the same.
Hello. Unbelievable. Just perfect.
That purple hammer. Great ball.
There ain't no plastic off the corner right now.
No.
Get up, get up. Oh, trouble for Coco. He knew it too. There's that OB, funny enough, on short.
Yeah, he lost that one off his hand, too. He knew it.
Yeah, he knew it. Not a lot of forgiveness out there.
It goes like 10 more feet before it does anything.
Yeah. This is going to be almost a must-make on the spare. I'm going to have to do some math here to figure out. This is going to be 70 or 80 pin match right now, even though they just have been doubling.
Oh, my
And
God.
chops one
Wow.
off the front.
What are the odds of that?
Goes 7 out. So that's going to be 10 under for Coco and 4 under for Nick right now. So that's 14 under for that team. And the Hall team is 16, 20, 24, 50, 66 over. So what do we have? About an 80 pin match right now, guys. And the mixer 7. And waves it off.
I think that left lane is tighter.
I think it is, yeah, a little bit.
The angle's just a little
Absolute
different.
must strike here for Perrone. Absolute must. You know, it's funny, the last few shots, guys, I hear noises coming from the snack bar.
Yeah.
And Perrone does slap the 10 out
Nice.
for a double or triple of his own.
Are you getting
Right?
hungry?
Banging something
They're
around
like
there.
banging the pots, and I don't know what they're doing, if they're cooking pasta or what's going on back there. And Hall covers the 7.
It almost sounds like they're moving beer kegs, but they don't serve beer over here. So
That's right.
The other side does. But
Everybody get your reservations in for July 16th and 17th. Callahan's Bowlerama. $4,500 added to that price fund. $2K from Lisa Callahan is $2,500 from the general sponsorship from that. That is the Rip Callahan Memorial event. So please support that event. Nice central location. Should have some great entries there. And then there's the beak and
I
the
thought that was a good
splits
shot.
for Coco. He's got one left. He's got one right. I think it's pretty indicative of somewhat of what's going on the left here, too. And very impressive that a lefty got this far, I have to be honest with you.
Yes.
Because Coco is the guy who always gets there. So good. Well, Zimmerman just about closed the door here.
He didn't like it. He didn't like it. And it's still come back.
Guess what? That's front 7. So these guys are going to take turns shooting 280
Crazy
to
game.
help each other out.
He hated that shot. Oh, my God. You know, we'll say one more thing about these young guys. All their buddies are over here watching. Everybody's, it's 9 o'clock already. They don't have to still be here, but they're all here to support each other. It's a nice group of guys. Hunter's still over there. Stephen Major's
They're
still over
very
there.
strong mentally for young guys.
Yeah.
You look what he just went through in the last match.
Right.
He's changing
140.
everything, doing everything he can to try and just stay stable. And, he starts off this match, he's mentally, he's still right there,
How about Jeremy Melito? NEBA's the best because every time I turn around, there's some kid who throws it better than me. This Perrone kid is solid. He sure is. And Nick Perrone's showing us something here today. Win or lose. So I want to welcome everybody on the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Rich Vogel was watching
They're
last
banging
night, but
again. What are they
couldn't
banging
chat.
over there? My God.
There's
roll
a
that too.
roller
Yeah.
for Nick Perrone. Adam Zimmerman helping Ander out with the front 7. Can he make it 8? And why not? No doubt about it. Looking
That's
like
mental
a victory,
toughness to
looking
me.
like a victory
Really?
lap now.
After where he went
Off
through,
of
and now he's so locked. He's,
Gee, I wonder what we're going to talk about in the Champions interview with Adam Zimmerman.
Oh.
You were telling him to stick with the plastic ball.
I said it could be worse, okay, but he's too smart to listen to me anyway, so thank God. So there you go. So we about ready to wrap this one up, guys? I'm pretty sure it's
All right, so
it's about done, kid.
now we've had a running theme all day. So now, does this mean you're staying for the interview?
I don't know. Well, Anderson, yes. But I'm not. I'm debating. See, we only have 3 headsets.
Yes.
So
I'm
question
all
is,
set.
who's going to
You're
do
all
the
set.
interview? I think you better do the interview. I might be biased. I think I'll let you do
Just
it,
a little?
Jess. What do you think?
I don't
if you
care.
don't mind. If you don't mind.
I figured you would want to do
Doesn't
it.
matter. He bowled great.
I'd love to. Hey, I'd love to be part of it. You know what? I'll photobomb you in the middle of it, just so when we play it back, I'm there. So great shot there.
Blocked.
Victory lap by Zimmerman and Hall. High qualifiers.
Mental acuity.
And through to the title. Guess what happened yesterday?
Bill Green just said, "You don't have to get up in the morning, Bruce." So,
That's true. Maybe I'll cut you loose.
Hello,
followed
Bill.
by a
That's a
hey
good
now.
point. That's a good point, actually. You have a morning thing, right? And Perrone gets the 5th one, but unfortunately, that 5 in a row is not going to be nearly enough against Zimmerman's.
There's only
8.
there's only one piece of drama left here.
Yep.
What's that?
Will Adam
Willie
shoot
shoot
300?
Yeah, sorry. That was pretty obvious, wasn't it? Well, we had high qualifier win yesterday, right?
Yeah.
High qualifier won yesterday.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And today.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, roll that
Rolls
too.
it out. So much for that drama.
And I finally got him.
You gave him.
I did it.
Yeah.
I put the
that was the
squash.
first
No.
mention of the 300.
It was the elk.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well,
I
Greg
struggle here because of the elk. You see the elk down there, always staring at you.
Yeah.
You see?
That's creepy, isn't it?
Oh, it's creepy.
It's kind of like, is there something I should be getting inspired about by that elk? Like, what's going on?
I don't know, but you know,
He's got a ball in his left hand.
It's stand there on the
clearly-
approach, and
he's clearly left-handed.
He's always
holding the ball in his left hand, so that's disturbing.
he's always
on
staring
its
you
own.
down.
He's always staring you down. It's
You know?
really, it's not. Yeah, it's like, you know. Well, obviously, he's got the Bowlero rack on top, right? So
Okay.
you got the Bowlero. I think that's part of the Bowlero theme. Is part of that. So.
I don't know. It's the
Victory
look.
lap here. Victory lap here for Hall.
Oh yeah.
Give him another one. Hall's going to come in at 240. These guys are going to shoot 5-something.
That's amazing,
Very
huh?
difficult.
Without
pattern.
a doubt, the highest game in the building all day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Their high qualifying game was 5:04. I think we got it here.
So they beat that. Not yet, but they
So
can.
5:05, and we got all the high scores here. Yeah. So they didn't. Nobody else in any of the qualifiers even shot 500.
No.
And these guys are going to shoot 5-something to win. And twist it up, Andrew. Another strike. 240s for Andrew Hall. And 260 or 270 for Zimmerman. Amazing. Amazing performance by these guys. And remember this name, Nick Perrone. This guy will be back and in bigger numbers, as they say. And good cover there by Perrone. Going to shoot a very respectable 220 himself. Fortunately, that left side just got Coco in this match.
Oh yeah.
And Hall gets the last one for 245. So now can Zimmerman go 279 to go 524? He's got left. With a mark, it's 514, which beats their own 505, the highest round in the building. Ooh, there's a burn. One Hall threw it very well today. Thank you. That's exactly
Wow.
right.
Wow.
1 out of 2.
That came all the way from overseas.
Oh,
that
it's
burn.
so true.
Who said that?
One Hall threw it very well. That's really, really well observed. And Zimmerman gets the first one in the 10th.
That's unbelievable. He's going to double his last game almost.
He's going to double.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he gets one more. He had 142.
He mastered the stare of the
280,
elk.
Unfortunately, yeah, there you go. So, boy, what a game.
Oh, plastic ball, right?
No, that's a 3D offset, I think.
Is that what that
pink
is?
thing? Yeah, I think so. Not positive, but. And Tom Coco, unfortunately, second again. I know he was in the part of the final at the tournament earlier and there's 270.
Locked.
Wow.
Locked.
Down a nutmeg. Tom was a bridesmaid there as well. Nothing to be ashamed of, guys. Great run by the Perrone and Coco team.
$141,279.
That's bowling.
Now, what's his 2-game set? For what?
420.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's 420
So
the
if you
hard
knew,
way.
If you knew, I was going to say, if you knew Adam Zimmerman was going to shoot 420 for the next 2, okay. Oh, but anyway.
All right, guys, we're going to sign off. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Appreciate it. Greg, thanks for your sponsorship. We appreciate it.
Great pleasure. Yes.
See you soon. Hopefully back on the lanes.
Yes, I'll see you in about a month.
Awesome. Bruce and I are going to sign off, and then we're going to argue over who's staying at the interview.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a fun argument because it's a privilege either way. We'll see what happens. So
I'm staying
anyway,
either way. So.
Thanks everybody.
Thanks
for,
everybody for tuning in. It was a great
yeah.
day, and we'll be back in a few minutes once these guys get settled and take their pictures with the trophy. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Excuse me, I got to hug my son.